Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Into second, and he's got a double. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Man at second. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Here comes Springer around third. He scores and they have the lead. And that's a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Pitch misses. Ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Cronenworth throws on to first. One out in the top of the first. So digging in, Addison Barger. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Sheets settles under and makes the catch. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 2-0. Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
On the ground to third. The throw to first, and that is that. And we're back. On the hill here today, Kevin Gausman. Singing he's managed to rack up a lot of innings on the mound this season.
And Boog, this guy's getting close to 200 innings on the year. You know, there's some milestones that pitchers go after. One of them, 20 wins. But another one that we don't talk about a whole lot is that 200 inning threshold. To be able to surpass that says that, hey, they prepared themselves for the season. They were able to stay healthy, and they were able to pitch effectively enough to stay in ball games long enough to reach that number. Pretty impressive on what he's done, and it's not over yet.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
So 2 strikes on Tatis.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Guerrero makes the catch for the out. One away. Luis Ariz stands in. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. Snags it for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. First pitch misses. it's strike two.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one missed. Two outs, base is empty. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Second inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Darvish back to work. Swing and a ground ball. Onto O'Hearn. And quickly one away in the second. And now Ernie Clement. That clips the corner. One out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Arise. Throws across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Andres Jimenez. In for a strike. 0-1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
1-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that extends the inning.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Tyler Heineman on the ground, right side. Cronenworth throws on to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings over the top of that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Jimenez makes the catch, and there's one down. Laureano comes up to hit. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Ball one there. Slice down the right side. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball 1, no strike.
Gausman throws over. Laureano back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And they hold him at second. 2 on, 1 out. Stepping in for San Diego, Ryan O'Hearn. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
2 on, 1 out. Just missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Schneider has a beat on it, squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, George Springer. Just missed. Darvish in his 13th season, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was born in Japan. The 1-1. Hard hit left side. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. Varsho in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1. Nope.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering upstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Darvish delivers. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Check swing foul. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Addison Barger. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Hit hard on the ground is short. That's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. And that is downstairs. Ball one.
1-0.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and misses. And that is strike two.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That was pretty nasty. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one. And that's in for a strike. Line drive. Varsho grabs it on the run. Next to hit, Luis Arias.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. This one smashed down the right field line. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here's Manny Machado now. And that's fouled off. Arias leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. On to the 4th, and now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. Ripped on the ground to second. On to O'Hearn. One up, one down. And now the right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Grounded out his first time up. Line drive, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here's Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ripped to short. They take the force out. Third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Left field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away. Here's Ramon Laureano.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. And he's already singled in this game. And a foul ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Schneider makes the catch, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Tyler Heineman. Darvish back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So the lineup flips over. George Springer will hit next. And that's outside.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
The pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's the automatic. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Darvish checks on the runner, and Springer's in there safely. Varsho in the box again, takes a strike. Check swing, called strike. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. And the 0-2.
Ball.
In the air, left field, down the line, fair ball. Springer makes the turn at second. Coming home. The relay, he's in there. He'll score easily.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And that's outside.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. And now 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And And now the DH, Addison Barger.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Timing on the swing was good.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Nick Pivetta.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Now a chance for Davis Schneider. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. 0-2 now. This to center field. Merrill on his way over. Makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
You know, these Padres need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That just misses, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Ball one, no strikes.
That's a ball.
Next offering is fouled back. The Padres down by 4, last half of inning number 5. Late with the swing there.
2-2 the count.
Gets under it and pops it up. Guerrero has this one sized up. And there are 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Freddie Fermin. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in for a strike. Out towards right center field. Varsho sizes this one up, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. Lucas, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement, 1 for 2. Not even close there, and it's 1-0. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, shortstop Andres.
Now here is Andres Jimenez. Pickoff throw. Clements back in on a dive. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Runner takes off. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The throw to third, and he's out. So a man aboard. Now it's going to be Tyler Heineman. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Jimenez scores. It's 5-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here is Fernando Tatis Jr. Out to short. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter number 4.
So digging in, Luis Arias. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Machado up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And Manny gets a piece. Just missed. Foul ball.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Varsho drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill. Both 2 in this one. Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Lifted in the air down the left side. That is the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now the number 2 hitter, Dalton Varsho. First
Ball
pitch
that's outside.
misses. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this
One ball,
lefty,
one strike.
knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
To third. Machado throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one pulled foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That's a laser base hit.
Everything came together for him. And you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 100.
Runner on the go. And it's fouled away. Guerrero stands at first with one out. That one not close. And the count is 1-1.
Ball that's upstairs.
On a line, base hit. And now two aboard.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's going to be Davis Schneider. A swing and a miss, and that's strike
Hold
one.
one's the count. Nope, outside.
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 Now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
On the ground right side. 4, 6,
Out.
3 double play. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 7th. Now the DH for the Padres, Ramon Laureano.
Well, timing is the
that
key
guy.
to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board. Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. Stepping in for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. He is singled and he is flied to left. First
Off the
pitch
plate, ball
just
1.
misses. Swings through that.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. So digging in now for San Diego, Ryan O'Hearn. And that's in the
Ball
dirt.
1, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Pitch
Nope,
misses
that's off the
inside,
plate. Ball
and a count 2-1. That's a strike. And it remains 2-2. Soft contact in the air, and that's a fair ball.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there, and You know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Cronenworth, the next to hit, takes outside. And a foul ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
2 outs. Stays alive. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kyle Hart. He's been so good against lefties. So digging in, Nathan Lucas. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Clement, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is downstairs. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. The next offering misses. 3-0. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And that one sliced foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And now Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
That one fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Lucas at second. Clement on at first with nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Back up the middle and a base hit. Lucas around third. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Heineman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. One run across. Coming around third is Jimenez. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the...
Ron Marinaccio gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Merrill settles underneath it. And there's one down. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one in there across the letters.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Way outside, 2-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runner at second. 2 down. Arise on the first, and Guerrero is set down. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Fermin leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Grounds one to short. In the hole. Jump throw. Pretty nice play there. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one in for a strike. 2-2. And a good eye there.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Tatis around second. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here is Luis Arias.
That's the ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 away with a runner at third. That misses.
that's too high.
And that's ball 2.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
That one's in there. And a count
2 balls,
2-1.
1 strike.
Out to short. Jimenez. There for the out. Runner scores from third. 2 down, bases empty. Next for the Padres, Manny Machado. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Fastball is outside. Slice to right, and foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the 3rd out. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas, just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the Bart train.
That hit him.
That ball got
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So a man at first. Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a fly out. And first offering is fouled off. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with him. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
And a 1-2. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Nathan Lucas, the next to hit. 1 for 4 with a double.
Right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
ball, that's upstairs.
Barger at first, 1 gone. Marinaccio measures 6 feet 2 inches, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
3-0 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
2 on with 1 out. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. There's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Next offering is fouled back. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
That's a ball.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Dominguez back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And there's a ball.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Flares it into the outfield, and it stays fair.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Laureano in now, takes ball one off the plate. Runner at first with no outs here. A little bit low.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball three. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So up next, Gavin Sheets. He's been a great free agent sign. And first offering is fouled off. First and second, no outs. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And that misses. And it's 1-1. And it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Fair ball. Coming home. The throw in. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 8-2.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right now.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Trey Savage.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Yeah, the batter now, Ryan O'Hearn. That's through there for a strike. Fought off foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And fires in a fastball at 95.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Inside, and it hit him.
That ball got him right there. First base.
Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a swing and a miss. That's the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. Fernando Tatis Jr., the next up for the Padres. That one outside. Ball one. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take this one in a blowout.
The number 90 is a big number. You're talking 90 wins.